Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. Got a question for you. Get out your number 2 pencils. Get ready, take this quiz. Do you know what a rainbow deck is? A rainbow deck. Now, sometimes we throw out these words, right? These phrases, whether they're in reviews like this or in a presentation or you read it on a forum, and then nobody explains it to you and you're like, oh, I don't know what a rainbow deck is. Well, let me enlighten you. A rainbow deck is typically a deck that's made up of different backs, but all the same face. So that if you were to spread it from the face, it would look like a standard deck of 52 cards. Sometimes. I've seen lots of different kinds of different rainbow decks. I've seen like Franken decks where even the faces are unique. But in a nutshell, it's a deck of cards that makes up a standard 52 card deck from Ace of Spades all the way to Ace of Hearts, right? But the back sides are all from different places, different manufacturers. The easiest way to do this is with casinos, right? There's plenty of casinos out there and you can find 52 casinos, right? And you just put them all together and you make a casino deck, rainbow deck. I've even done some reviews for magic tricks that involve the rainbow deck. Bob Farmer has put out his own rainbow deck. This is the High Roller deck. The High Roller deck, aptly named, right? And I've never seen a deck of cards like this. In his write-up, in his description, he doesn't even have pictures of this. Now I've taken some pictures. I've taken some pictures of this. So, because I wanted you to see exactly what it was. And I'm gonna break this down for you so that you know exactly what this is without trying to give too much away, okay? I will say this, it is $55. $55, and at the end of the day, it is a rainbow deck. That is really what it is. There's no long and short, there's no rough and smooth, there's no gaffes, there's no mispipped indexes, there's no split cards, there's no flap cards. It's a rainbow deck. It is a rainbow deck. Special though, special. It's not entirely 52 different backs, and there's a reason for that. But if you would like to pick yours up, you can only get it at slimcardco.com. Slimcardco.com, that's the place to go. That's the place to get it. High Roller deck, Bob Farmer. What is this deck all about? Well, the deck is divided into 4 rainbow deck sections, and every section is capable of doing its own effect. And there's also a healthy amount of cover cards that's also included. You're also going to get a 165-page user manual. It's a PDF, it's a download, and it's going to come with over 30 routines. And just to give you an idea of how much massive content is in this, the table of contents alone is 6 pages long. 6 pages of just table of contents. I'm going to talk about as much as I can. As much as I can. Let me just say that you could get this deck into a stack, all right? So I could do setup and reset right now. Setup and reset, it's a deck stack. He's gonna tell you right at the beginning what every section does. I will too. You're gonna put it into a deck stack and then you're ready to go. You could technically do 4 tricks, boom, 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 back to back to back to back with this deck, each trick different. And once it's in stack, you're able to go through the book trick by trick, and Bob's gonna give you everything. Tons of pictures, all his patter and presentation. And the beautiful thing is, these tricks aren't random. So for your $55, you're getting a deck of cards that's literally gonna do a whole routine that all have a like theme, and that'll enable you to do some pretty impossible looking magic. Pretty cool. What's the theme? What is the theme of this deck? The theme is the spectator has powers that they didn't even know they had, okay? And they'll be able to read the magician's mind. They'll be able to separate red from black, and they'll be able to pick one indifferent card out of a group of cards that are identical. what are the 4 tricks? The first trick is a casino prediction. You'll show a bunch of casino cards and predict which one they will pick. The second trick is a blackjack / out of this world. The spectator separates high from low cards. The third trick is a red card brainwave, and this is really Nick Tross 8-card brainwave with Bob Farmer's additions. And then Casino Monte, it's a 3-card Monte effect. And like I said, you're also going to get a healthy stack of cards that'll cover all the gimmicks and that you can shuffle intermixed into these, that helps kind of break the back patterns up and makes this look like a true rainbow deck. Plus, right? Because I said the PDF is 165 pages. 165 pages, right? Here's where the big fat table of contents comes in. Over 30 tricks he's going to teach you after that with this deck. With this deck is now able to do 30 more tricks, which is crazy. You're going to have submissions from Steve Beam, Charles Nyquist, Alex Elmsley, Paul Curry, Curtis Cam, and Jack Carpenter, just to name a few. Pocket space, it's all one deck. It's all one small rainbow B deck. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. There's nothing to add. There's nothing to take away. There's no like envelope with predictions in it or anything. It's all self-contained. Angles wise, it's a normal deck. It's a normal deck. And of course, it could be inspected. Their spectators are never going to find anything. Slights and difficulty level. I will say that the slights and difficulty are kind of a mix between self-working and intermediate. They're kind of, in both areas. But Bob's PDF is so large and you're going to get so many pictures. The fact that he gives you all the patter too, he really holds your hand through all of this. Really holds your hand through all of this. I wouldn't say this is really beginner level just because of the format of having a PDF, no video teaching. I think that somebody who's been around cards for a little while, and who's adept at reading a PDF and being able to learn off a PDF, I think that's really your target. And I think somebody that would want to also present this as, it's casino decks, so it's automatically kind of suggests, a certain age group, people who can gamble, and the tricks kind of have a casino-esque, gambling-esque theme-ish, not totally, but I mean kind of. And I think it's just a wonderful project. It's a wonderful project. I think the ad copy is a little vague, and I think Bob Farmer's been a little vague as to what it is. And I know some people would be a little hesitant, right, to just drop $55 on something without knowing a little bit more about it. I think positive-wise, like I said, it's a deck that will do 4 solid, strong tricks back to back to back. And the fact that he's going to give you all the teaching, and the fact that the deck isn't gimmicked, right, is wonderful. And I think part of the expense is, yes, putting this deck together for you. Making sure that you have the right cards with the right backs. That takes some time. It would take some time. And it would take you time and energy to make your own. So the fact that you get it is great. The fact that you get this full routine of 4 tricks back to back to back is great. The fact that he gives you above and beyond 30 more tricks that you could do with this deck is great. Negatives, I mean, yeah, the project's a little vague. I think some people might be like, what am I buying? And the fact that there isn't even a trailer. There's no trailer. There never will be a trailer. So I hope that my video is enough that helps you out a little bit. I didn't even see any other reviews. Otherwise, I'd say go watch some other reviews. I didn't see anybody really even talking about this on the forums too much that were giving anything away. So I hope this has kind of shed some light, answered some questions, or introduced you to a trick that you didn't know anything about. And if that's the case, you can always do me a favor. Hit like, subscribe, and follow. That helps me out a lot. And like I said, slimcardco.com. Slimcardco.com. That is the one and only place you can find this trick. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, do you want some more information about the t-shirt I was wearing in today's video? Sure. From my homepage, if you look up at the top, you'll see one of the tabs says store. If you click that, that'll take you to my Teespring merchandise. There, you'll see that I have a variety of different designs. There's more than one, so it's not just the shirt I was wearing today. And they're also at a large variety of price points, so there's something for everybody. Plus, if you click on a design that you like or that you're interested in, you'll also notice that you can select that shirt in different colors. So you're not locked into the color that you see in the graphic. And that means, of course, you can buy the same design in several colors. Now, I don't ask that you buy a shirt. You don't have to. That is not how I ask that you support me. But if you do buy a shirt, I want to thank you so much for supporting my channel, for believing in me. You guys are awesome. My fans are great. And I love it when you guys send pictures or you tag me on Instagram and you say, I bought a Magic Orthodoxy shirt. You have no idea how great that makes me feel, and just what a lift that is in my day. You guys are awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye.